Hello, a video, and it's not Christmas. What can that mean? Guess what? The mail came. I have new paperbacks out. Yes, it's finally out, but it will be out once I've gone back to my computer and press publish. This book has been, I can't tell you how much stress this book has caused me. Those of you that have followed the story, not literally this story, but the story of how this book even got into the world, know that I have lost huge amounts of work multiple times. I've had no end of trouble getting the manuscript to fix after having glitches with it and getting the covers to work. Oh, it's just been non-stop. The actual run of the story wasn't actually that difficult. I knew where it was going and it just took the time, that was all. But the physical getting this thing out has been awful. But it's done, it's out, and it looks amazing. So the eagle-eyed among you will have just noticed there was only 2 books, not 3. The second one, The Devil's Whore, has a couple of problems. There's a few glitches with it. Nothing major. It's just a couple of formatting things I just need to quickly sort out with the margins before it will accept it on Amazon, and then I can get the proof of that and send that out as well. But these will be released later this evening for those of you that have waited so patiently. A little bit about them, because they are different from the previous books. Not in resale price, they're roughly the same. I will just mention about the resale prices. I think Judas Kiss is going to be about £12–13. This one will be a bit cheaper, but I can't remember exactly how much. The resale prices are set by Amazon. They are the print costs. The print cost for this one alone is about £8. So obviously the resale price has to take into account Amazon's cut and then my royalties, which are the smallest amount. In fact, if you want to help me, buy the Kindle one. I earn more off Kindle than I do out of these, but just for sheer bragging rights, having the paperbacks is really nice. I can't change the prices of the print books because they are set by Amazon. These are not I don't really intend these to be the major sellers. These are for the people like you guys that have wanted these paperbacks, and these are for you. So a little bit about them. The original ones were done through Feeder Read, which was Arts Council funded. So, it's not a bad website, but I never completely loved them. And part of that was the glossy cover, and the other bit was the font. I just never liked the way any font that I used then transferred into the print of the book. If I printed it at home on my printer, it always looked fine, but then it would get into the print version of the book and it just wasn't right. And it always looked like a self-pub book, apart from the cover. Cover's always been amazing. And the other thing you will notice is the physical size of the book. The new Judas Kiss is over 700 pages long. This one was about 540. It isn't actually physically any longer in terms of there's no additional word count, but just the way the book is printed, the font that's used, it's a much nicer font. It's a much nicer font to read in paperback form. It looks much nicer, and it's just a much nicer job all round. You'll also notice the covers are now matte, not glossy. I prefer these in matte. I think they look far more like traditionally published books with a matte cover, and I think it looks amazing. I particularly love the spines. Let's try and get them in focus, with all of that down there and their little numbers and the colour coordinated books. They look so good together when they're all spine to spine. Just need to get baby number 2 in there, and then it's going to look amazing. So The Devil's Due comes in at just over 540 pages. It's nowhere near as long as Judas Kiss, but it's the same length as the original print version. And yeah, it looks amazing. I love how it's turned out. With its lovely little number 3, and I love the way David has managed to emboss the logos on everything. Brilliant. So these will be out today, 11th of August 21. What was I going to say? Forgotten. I'm getting old. This happens now. Oh yeah, I See You, which is the new book. It's about 2/3 written. It's currently with my bestest writing buddy Bev. She's reading it for me and going to give me her feedback on it as it is so far. She had read about 3 chapters, but now she's going to read 2/3. And then I shall look to try and finish that. I'd like to get that out. I'd like to get that out for March next year, but who knows? I hope to get The Devil's Due out 3 years ago. That didn't happen either. But it is underway. It is coming out. And also, book number 4 for Judas Kiss. Not Judas Kiss, The Chronicles of Judas. You should get to know your own books, Kat. That is also underway. It's about 20,000 words written. It's the prequel to the trilogy series. It's one I've been wanting to write for a very long time, and I'm excited to tell that story and get those characters back again. Not yet. I still need a little bit more break from them. I spent 12 years with these characters in my head. It's nice to be dealing with other characters for a while, but I will come back to them and I will finish them and I will publish them. The fact that I've done the trilogy proves to myself that I can do it, and I will do it. But for now, I shall sign off and say thank you for your patience, for your love, support, likes, everybody that you tell and recommend the books to. It all helps. I may not be a best-selling writer, but I know every single one of these counts. So thank you. And who knows? Might do another video at Christmas. See ya.